Good morning, I'm Enrico Sala from Fine Arts Mano in Mano. Today I'm here to present to you and take a look together at this rather unique piece of furniture, this large Chinoiserie screen, because it features decoration that evokes the Orient, mainly the Chinese world. Chinoiserie motifs saw widespread development starting from the contacts that took place, above all between missionaries and the world of the Orient. They developed mainly in Rome, especially in the field of lacquers, in the quest to create lacquers as similar as possible to those from the East. But in reality, little by little, the fashion for the Orient spread throughout Europe. In the 18th century, it somewhat reached its peak and continued at least until the end of the 19th century, I would dare say, in the pursuit of reproducing what is essentially a world, the world of the Orient. During this period, all palaces essentially had large reception halls. That is, life inside a noble or important palace took place across a series of rooms. Some were private spaces where real life happened, so to speak, and then there were a number of rooms or areas meant for entertaining, where, depending on their importance, guests who came to visit the host would be received. In these halls, the taste for having themed rooms gradually emerged, and the chinoiserie room, the so-called Chinese cabinet, became a must-have in the most up-to-date and fashionable residences. Thus, genuine chinoiserie environments were created, where the panelling was made with Chinese lacquers, sometimes original lacquers, completed by local craftsmen, who produced all the parts of the panelling that could not be made with the original panels arriving from the East. A famous example is the Chinoiserie room in the Royal Palace of Turin. There are also rooms decorated with Chinese wallpapers, wall coverings, and within these spaces, collections of Chinese porcelain are displayed, which were among the most important and expensive items at the time. In this case, as I was saying, we have this screen which was made in the mid-19th century with a style that aims to evoke and reproduce Chinese lacquer. Chinese lacquer was a technique that, in the West, was actually unknown. It consisted of a series of layers of lacquer that created an extremely hard and transparent surface, beneath which coloured or gold decorations were arranged. In this case, what is reproduced is an ordinary European lacquer with this black background, golden decorations, some of them in relief, and all these figures clearly in the Oriental style, including actual Chinese figures who are fighting, fishing or hunting. And then we also have a series of animals as references, again taken from Oriental iconography, with these large dragons. As a type of furnishing, the screen is essentially no longer used for its original domestic and everyday purpose. In fact, however, nowadays they're very much in fashion in homes, precisely as decorative objects. In this case, since the original fabrics were ruined and could not be salvaged, we chose to pair a modern Dedar fabric within these panels, so as to create this combination of old and new, which we find very, very interesting.